Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, and today we have our 00 Quanta HG bootleg from Gaogao. We're not really sure, but let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt is really nice, very good detailing. It's just that there are some seam lines and there seems to be a gap in that you can't really close it, and of course that little clear part in the V-fin is a little loose, so just be careful with that. Now the body unit is one of my favorites. The body unit has a lot of part separation, really vibrant colors. I like the quality of the plastic on this. It's slightly improved and it really has some good detailing, although the clear parts are really blue and they should have been green. And now taking a look at the arm unit. The arm units have really nice detail, a lot of part separation. It has two distinct arm units, so we have the left side and the right side, and they have different shoulder armor, but they still have the same clear plastics, and they are colored blue. Again, they should have been green. Now going to the leg unit has really nice molding and detail. You have some really nice part separation as well. I like the leg armor down the knee, the blue, and of course you have a lot of articulation. It has the ankle tilts, you have some knee bending, and of course we have our waist unit, which is the most plain out of the all of the parts. And the issue right here is that the side skirts are always falling off, so just be careful. Now the GN binder is one of my least favorites because it's loose. That PC part that connects the blue part to the main binder is a little loose. Now the GN bits itself are okay. They are tight when you connect it to the main binder, but the issue is when you try to check out those little green plastics. Now you can connect the GN binder to the back of the main mobile suit, but if you remove the GN bits itself, it is a little too tight and it's difficult to break apart so that you can have all the GN bits flying around. Now that green effect part is also a little gummy, and the blue part is a little tight, so it is prone to breakage. Now let's go ahead and connect the head unit to the body unit. Now as you connect that, you can feel that there is a little bit of looseness from the neck to the head, and of course that V-fin is a little loose. So when I tried connecting the arms to the body, the V-fin just fell apart, and when you connect the arms to the main unit, to the body unit, it is pretty solid, so no issues right there. It's just really more on the V-fin. But when you connect the waist unit to the leg units, you can feel that it's very secure, it's very tight, no issues right there as well, very nice. You just have to really angle the legs and make sure that you have those back sections covered. But when you connect the top half to the bottom half, that's when you feel that it is very secure. It's not really that loose. When you try to shake it around, nothing was falling off, surprisingly. Let's go ahead and connect the GN binder to this, and this is the problem. It is loose, so it is hit or miss. Some sections are tight, some sections are loose. It is a hit or miss kit. Now, taking a look at the GN blade of this 00 Quanta, the GN blade has a really nice design, except that the blue bits on this version is a little loose. It easily comes off. Now, you can turn it into a gun, and that's another added effect to this. Now, to secure the GN blade into the 00 Quanta, just make sure that you push the blue section into the arm and lock it in. Comparing the 00 Quanta to the Shia Quanta, you can see that there are very evident detail changes. Now, especially, of course, the head has cat ears. Now, the feet are pretty much the same, but the knee guards are pretty much different. And of course, you have the shoulders are more sharper on the Quanta versus the Shia is a little more rounder. And of course, the binders are more exaggerated on the Shia Quanta versus the 00 Quanta, which is a little more subtle. And of course, if you take a look at the back of the Shia Quanta, I just realized the back looks like a ribbon, giving it a more feminine feel, and the back skirt has, of course, some effect parts, while the 00 Quanta does not have these features, and it has a more squarish design, giving it a more masculine effect. Now, the 00 Quanta has a really nice design. It is a very unique mobile suit, especially because it's sporting that GN binder. It is very similar to the Exia, but it has a very distinct feel because of that GN binder. And speaking of that GN binder, you can connect it to the back of this mobile suit and act as a booster. And of course, this is a very dynamic kit. It's very posable, a lot of articulation, and it has a great center of gravity that even though that the GN binder is a little back heavy, it can support it. Now, you need a great action stand to bring out the dynamism of this kit, and it is very posable, and you'll have a lot of fun. Speaking of playability factor, let's go ahead and remove the main blade of the GN blade and replace it with the other GN blade. And this has some little pegs along the side so that you can connect the GN bits in a different order. So once you connect all of the GN bits from the binder, it becomes a more bigger GN blade. Technically, it becomes a GN Buster Sword, which is really great because once you have that, it is an amazing looking weapon. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. It is a very big blade. It kind of reminds me of Guts' blade from Berserk, although it's in green. Now, the Buster Sword can turn into a rifle mode. You have to just really turn that gray part horizontally, but as you do that, it actually falls off because it's loose. So keep it in a Buster Sword mode. And let's talk about the things that I like about this kit. Number one, improved plastic quality. I'm not even sure if the maker really is Gaogao because the quality of plastic is very different. The articulation is really nice. It has some vibrant colors, and of course it has a lot of part separation on this kit. Now let's talk about the things that suck about this kit. Number one, the fittings are hit or miss. There are some loose parts, there are some tight connections, there are some minor gaps along the head area and some seam lines. The green effect parts on the sword are gummy, and the clear plastic should have been green, but it's blue. Overall, we're going to give this kit a 7.5 out of 10. And that's pretty much all the time that we have right now, folks. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click on the like, hit the bell notification, and remember, thank you, stay awesome. Till all in one, peace out, rock and roll. Bye, everybody, bye!